Hello.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Bella.
What is your name?
I'm
Are you
Jessica.
Okay, I'm Jessica. Now, what's it like outside today?
Cold.
It's cool. Is it windy?
Yes.
Okay. What do you like to eat for dinner, Bella?
I like rice and meat and fish and noodles
Wow, so many things for
dinner.
Who fixes the dinner for you?
My father and mother.
Do you say thank you to them?
Yes.
That's nice to say thank you, right? Jessica, what do you like for lunch?
Rice and egg.
I like. Say the full sentence, please.
I like rice and eggs
For
my lunch.
lunch. Okay, for lunch. When do you have dinner? Bella?
I have
Dinner
dinner
in...
the evening.
Jessica, when do you have breakfast?
I
Have
breakfast is morning.
in
the morning.
What do you have at noon? What do you have at noon?
Lunch.
Yes, I have lunch at noon. Thank you. Excuse me. Have you ever seen a monkey?
Yes.
What does the monkey do? Does it bend?
Yes.
Bend this way
and that way.
Have you ever seen a rabbit?
Yes.
What does it do?
Hop this way and that way.
Have you ever seen an alligator?
Yes.
What does it do?
Crawl this way and that way.
Thank you. Jessica, what are you wearing right now? What are you wearing?
What?
A tee, a white
White.
T-shirt. Say again. What are you wearing?
A white and t-shirt.
A white t-shirt.
A white t-shirt.
Thank you. Bella, when is it nice to wear a t-shirt?
When it's hot.
When is it nice to wear a jacket?
Cold.
When it's cold or cool, it's okay. What is it nice to wear when it's warm?
Jacket. Coat.
No.
T-shirt.
A t-shirt, yes. When is it best to wear, or a skirt, yeah, or even the shorts, right? When is it best to wear a coat? A coat?
Cold.
When it's
Cold.
Do you shiver when it's cold?
Yes.
Show me how you shiver. Do you go out to swim when it's cold?
No.
Do you know how to swim?
When it's hot.
Okay.
It's hot and sunny.
Nice. It's good weather to go swimming, right? Are you excited for your birthday?
Yes.
What do you want for your next birthday?
I want
Okay, just
door
first.
and jump rope
A jump rope.
for my next birthday.
Wow, nice.
I
Bella?
want a jump rope and teddy bear and doll on my next birthday.
How do you ask for the presents?
May I have
Wait, one by one. Bella
May
first.
I have a teddy bear and a jump rope and doll
On
on my next birthday? May I have a door and a tumbler for my next birthday.
Thank you. Now, are you ready for a story? Yes or no?
Yes.
What are you going to say?
Marvin's birthday party.
Marvin's birthday party. Do you want to say the weather song?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, Jessica, please ask, and Bella, please answer.
What is like outside today? The sun is out, so I will say it's sunny. It's sunny and it's hot. What is like outside today? The clouds are big, so I will say it's cloudy. It's cloudy and it's warm.
Now, please switch.
What is like outside today? The wind is
Blowing. That's okay.
It's windy, it's windy, and it's cold.
Cool.
What is like outside today?
Bella. Why? What is funny here? Now, Jessica, please go. The snow is falling.
I will say it's snowy. It's snowy and it's cold.
Why are you laughing? Why?
What is like outside today?
Bella. Okay, Jessica and Bella. Okay. Done. Please. Now, Jessica, go. Okay. Now, Jessica, please. The rain is falling.
I will say it's rainy. It's rainy and it's wet.
Thank you. Now, Jessica, please ask.
What is like when it is day? The sky is bright, so I will say it's daytime. It's daytime and it's light.
Now, Bella, please ask.
What is like when it is night? The sky is black, so I will say it's nighttime. It's nighttime and it's dark.
Please sing together.
What is like outside today?
Thank you.
The end.
What can you see in the black sky at night?
Dark.
What can you see?
Star.
The stars and the
Dark. The moon.
The moon, yes. Thank you. Now, let's move on to the next one. What is it?
Marvin's birthday party.
Marvin's birthday party. Whose birthday party is it? Marvin's. Okay, now please say together.
Marvin's birthday
Jessica,
party.
please do not kick the table.
Bella.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bella, please do not kick it.
Tuesday is Marvin Monkey's birthday. He is
Please say
coming
louder.
to school for his birthday party. The teacher made a birthday cake. She put candles on the cake. The boy and girl got presents for Marvin. They put ribbon on the present. Boy and girl hang up balloons in their classroom. Now it's time for the party to
Start.
Marvin always glad to see his friends. He sees the balloons and the birthday cake.
Bella. Okay, I'm ready to listen.
And the presents. Open your presents, Marvin.
Now, Bella, say again, please. Bella, say again, please, from the beginning. Marvin is always glad to see
his friends. He sees the balloons and the birthday cake and the presents. Open your presents, Marvin. Shout the boys and girls. Take off the paper. See what we have for you. Marvin opens the first present. It is a teddy bear. Marvin holds the teddy bear in his
Arms.
arms.
Before
He opens the next present.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The next present is a yo-yo. Marvin watches the yo-yo go down and up, out and in, up and down.
Then Marvin opens
Another box.
another box. There is a puzzle in the box. Marvin does not
No.
know how
To play
to play
with
a
a puzzle.
He turns it over and it falls on the floor. The boys and girl laugh together. They help him pick it up.
Marvin
Opens
another
present.
He gets a
A
puppet. He looks just like Marvin. But Marvin has never see a puppet. One of a boys shows him what to do with it.
Then Marvin opens his last present. It is a ball. Marvin knows how to play with a ball. He bounces it all around the room.
Come here and
blow out
the candles on your cake. The boy and girl say to Marvin, but Marvin cannot blow. So the boy and girl help him.
Then they all eat ice cream and cake. Do you know who ate the most?
Please say together.
Now
it
is time for Marvin to go home. He thinks this was a great birthday party. I had so much fun.
Thank you.
The end.
Thank you for saying it. Bella, where is the party? Where is it? In the barn? Is it in the barn?
No,
Where is it?
in the house.
The barn.
No, where is the party?
In the school.
At school. It's at school. Who made the cake?
Teacher.
The teacher. Okay. And what do they all eat?
Ice cream and
Ice
cake.
cream and cake.
Do you know who ate the most?
Yes.
Yes.
Marvin and
Boy
I think so too.
Boy and girl.
What do you think is nice to have at a birthday party?
Puppet.
Puzzle.
Ball.
Yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
Puppet.
What can you hang?
Candles.
Where can you hang?
Ball.
Balls. Can you hang a ball? Yeah, maybe. But
Yo-yo.
what can you hang up?
Balloons and ribbons.
Balloons and
And ribbon.
ribbons. Thank you. Now, please tell me, what sounds do you hear in the word ball?
Black.
No, listen again. What sounds do you hear in the word ball? 3 sounds. Ball.
Boy.
No, what sounds do you hear in the word? Yeah, ball. B.
Or.
Yes. What sounds do you hear in the word jump?
Jump.
Yes. How do we start a sentence? How do we start a sentence with a? No, not a question mark. Here, look at this letter. How do we start a sentence with a? Capi. Is this a capital letter or a lowercase letter? Cap. It's a capital letter.
Capital letter.
It's a big letter. Again, so how do we start a sentence?
Capital letter.
With a capital letter.
Letter.
Thank you. What is the first sound you hear in the word hill? Yes. What is the last sound you hear in the word my? My. I. The last one. Now, Jessica again. What is the last sound you hear in the word run? Run. Jessica, listen. Bella, listen. What is the last sound you hear in the word jump? Jump. Yes, thank you. What will you do after school? What will I will?
I will read.
Do you read books?
Yes.
Where? Do you read at home?
Yes.
Yes, I read books at home.
I
Jessica.
read book Elsa and Anna.
Oh, it's about Elsa and Anna. Nice. Jessica, what will you do in the classroom? Will you sleep? Yes or no? Will you sleep in the classroom?
Yes.
Really?
No.
Again, what will you do in the classroom? Will you sleep? So then what will you do? Then what will you do? I will.
Listen to the teacher.
I will
will
listen.
listen to the teacher.
Will you sing a song?
Yes.
Will you read a book?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for today. Do you want to read another poem?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe read together this one. The last one.
Yellow yo-yo, open the box. What do I see? A yellow yo-yo, just for me.
Thank you for reading. Bella, please point out the y sound.
Yellow. Yo.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yo-yo.
Yo. Jessica, please point out the x sound.
Box.
That's all. Yeah. Thank you.
Goodbye, teacher.